Hey guys, I am back and I'm here to talk about my new Burton board. So what I got here is a 141 Burton Talent Scout, and just kind of want to tell you guys about it, answer some questions. Cool. All right, here goes. What model is your board? I already answered that, but I'll tell you again. It is a Burton Talent Scout, and it is a women's board. It is mainly made for park, but it rides really good on like groomers, all mountain, stuff like that. What size? I think I already answered like half of these. It's a 141. My other board's a 143. It was like a 141 or a 148, so I went with the 141. Did I like riding it? Yes, actually, I was very surprised. I've heard mixed feelings about women's Burton boards, but yeah, I felt like I was like really in control down the mountain and just felt pretty natural. Kind of just guessed on my binding setup, but nailed it. Speaking of bindings, did I need to get extra hardware to mount them? No, so the regular bindings, these ones, they're the elderberry citizen bindings from Burton, and I wear a size medium. I'm a size 6.5. Shoot. No, you don't need any extra hardware because Burton sends channel locks with the board if you get it online. I'm sure they do it in person also. Is it better than my Jones board? That's a loaded question because I haven't rode it on the park yet, so I couldn't really tell you since that's my main spot that I ride. I'd say it has a little bit more control just on like the groomers like regular runs. What's a good amount to put towards a new setup, or is buying used okay? Buying used is definitely okay, especially if you're more like beginner, intermediate. I feel like you can still get like last year's boards for like super cheap, and they're still good boards if they're like lightly used. If you want to go spend money on a new board, I would say the board itself, a good deal, I would say like $400 or $500 for a board. For bindings, geez, I don't know, probably like $100 to $200. But if you go to board shops that are like local near a mountain, they'll have like last year's, like they'll have a full setup that they'll sell as like a package sometimes. And you can get like pretty good deals that way. And their new boards, they're just last year's models. Would I ever use Stepons? Yeah, probably not. I don't know. For some reason, I don't trust it because there's nothing like locking me in on the top. But I don't know. People love them, so that's tough. I'd love to try them out one day and see if I like them, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Who told me about this specific board you're riding? Who told me about the board? Honestly, no one did. I just went on Burton and they have this cool chart that says like if it's made for powder, park, groomers, all mountain, whatever. It has like a rating system. So this was like an 8 out of 10 for park, I think. And I wanted like a actual park board. So that's why I went with this one. I would say overall, it's a super good board. I sanded down the edges before I went out just because I don't like super sharp edges because I like to kind of play around on the mountain and don't want to catch an edge. I would say probably 8 to 9 out of 10. I would recommend it for sure. I would say if you're intermediate to better, it's a camber board. What else is important? The bindings are a channel lock system. So you have to put the channel locks in right here, and then you just put 2 screws in each side, and that's how you screw it in. Overall fun board. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, do what you want to do. Cool.